Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Road to Number 1 video. Today, we're starting today at 1913 ELO, which is going to put us at... We don't have a ranking because I haven't played in a little bit. But yeah, where is that going to put us here? We're going to have to do it manually. We are 58th in the world. It's not the worst, could be better. But yeah, we are in 4th in the US as well. Let's try our best to get up there, guys. I'm going to do the matchmaking trick, and I will see you guys when I find an opponent here. Alright, in queue for no move NMPZ, we get Cephalocereus mezcalaensis, which I assume is the scientific name of... I mean, it starts with Ceph, so probably some cephalopod thing. Octopus? I don't know. Anyway, we start off in Argentina here. Looks south-ish. Looks like La Pampa area, but the grid isn't exactly correct. I think I'm just going to leave it here. It looks quite south, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll try this. Okay, well, San Luis. That makes a lot of sense. On this white road here, we kind of go similar areas. There's too many alts nowadays, man. 1838 ELO for them. We'll move on to round 2. In Japan, black guardrail. I have never seen a black guardrail like this before. Huh. Interesting. Grass here looks kind of southern to me. So do I commit Kyushu? I don't know, the pines maybe are a bit... we'll try it. Okay, it's just Tohoku there. Yeah. Maybe the pines are probably a good indication that probably shouldn't be going here, but it's fine. We'll move it around 3. In South Korea here, we do have coast to our east, so we should be along this stretch of road-ish somewhere. Let's look for an angle that lines up. Looks like we're going northeast. Napoli. Okay. I doubt that's going to be labeled. Angle looks okay. Gas station there. I mean, we can try that. We'll leave it there for now. It's curving a little bit. Scan a couple other places. That doesn't really work. There's points here which works. Not too many things. Yeah, angle-wise, yeah, I think this looks best for now. It could be, like, south stuff, but yeah, we'll try this. Okay, it's just here. We get the 5k, very nice. And we'll take 784 damage. They just had... angle's not right there, where they've clicked. I don't know. Maybe they misread the angle there. Okay. This is looking like the US, but I don't know where. Like maybe going Arkansas or Missouri here, or something like that. Let's try it. It's just, unfortunately, southern Ohio there. We do lose 1,500 points, unfortunately. We'll hop in round 5. In Australia, it looks like... Is this... I guess the trees are a little bit off. 2025 coverage, which is interesting. We don't have Stobies. Weird. I don't know. Do you go like Otway or do you go Flinders or something? I guess Flinders is possible. King Island will have like a different style of tree, won't it? I think I'm just gonna hedge Bass Strait, honestly. Because should theoretically be south here, like either Vic or one of these islands, or maybe an off chance of Taz. Hopefully. But we'll see. See where they go. And yeah, it is just South Vic. I should have maybe just went South Vic. Unfortunate, but 592 points. We go for the hedge. Totally fine. Round 6. Double damage now. In some kind of Mediterranean Europe, it looks like. 2023. I'm not sure here. They're sending, which is not good for me because I'm actually not sure where I want to go. I'm gonna try Spain, I guess. It is just Spain. A bit more south than I would have expected, but makes some sense. We pick up some points there. Moving around 7, 2.5x damage. In Italy, I would guess, maybe. Gen 3, quite common there. These ferns are a bit odd. Hill seems quite dry there. I wouldn't say the trees feel too northern, right? Like, I was considering something like the UK, but with the ferns, but something feels off, so I think I'm just going Italy, like middle. A lot of Gen 2 still in Italy, of course. It was pretty extensively covered, so we'll give it a go. We'll see if we're doing okay here. We could be trolling, of course, but was just Italy there. Nice. We do get the win. GG's. Was a bit of an atypical looking landscape for Italy, for sure. But we did pick up the win. 13 rating. We'll take it. Couple of rounds. I don't know, this... I've never seen this dark guardrail before. If anybody in the comments knows, I'm sure somebody will correct me on that. Maybe it's a Yamagata guardrail or something. I don't know. Never seen that. Nice 5k on South Korea. Quite happy with that. Southern Ohio. I don't know. I guess the soil's not red here. So maybe more Appalachia would work rather than Ozarks area or near the Mississippi Delta where you would get more. But yeah, kind of a tough location for me. Just deep winter coverage. I usually kind of default to that Arkansas, Mississippi Delta area, Missouri, Oklahoma area. But yeah, tough. All right, well, we get the win there. And I will queue up for another game. Let's do the matchmaking trick, and I'll see you guys when I find another opponent here. All right, game here against the same opponent. Took a little bit, but we are at 1926, they're at 1836, and we start off in Bangladesh, I do believe, with this rounded pole. 2023 can be arsed to learn the seasons, but yeah, I'll just click Bugura, I think. Was Sylhet, fair enough, yeah. Makes sense as well. 428, and we'll move into round 2. In our Australia here, sorry, we do have the Australian bollard. It reminds me of Canberra, I guess, with this very dry, like, summer coverage. And it doesn't feel like Tassie, right? So I guess I'm going Canberra here. Okay, yeah, we both clicked Canberra. Pretty reasonable, but it ends up being outside of Sydney there. Fair enough. Round 3. Move into a Mexico, it looks like. Bunch of fruit trees around. Definitely feels like eastern coast, right? Doesn't feel like maybe the Nayarit area fruit tree stuff. So I'm gonna go near Poza Rica, I think. And yeah, it's just around Poza Rica there. There's a good amount of fruit trees around Poza Rica and Zalapa. But yeah, we'll take the points there. Good guess. We'll hop in around 4. In just Peru. I guess so. I mean, Pole doesn't really strike me as the Philippines. Neither does the road, really. We have a pretty big mountain there. I think I'm going Peru. And we just go somewhere north of Tarapoto. I guess that makes sense looking at... We do have a ridge in the distance there. We'll try it. Hopefully it's not just the Philippines, but do you think the pole would be quite atypical? So I think Peru makes sense. You can see the backlight here. We'll get a lot in Peru. And yeah, it is just Peru there, but ends up being near St. Lucia there. So we don't get the win. If it was in this Tarapoto area, we could have got the win there. But we happen around 5. Pretty big health advantage. Would be quite a shame if we were to throw this one. But we do get an Argentina here. And looks like pretty far south to me. We have a ridge on both sides. Are we on this road, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm just going to hedge it. Does end up being a bit more north. All right, they go for the full send. That's going to be enough for the game, I think, yeah. And that's kind of why I went for the hedge, I guess. But we do pick up another 12 rating there. Anything to review here? Like, let's take a look. I think I'm going to try to get more into reviewing our games. I mean, one day we'll learn Bangladesh and the seasons and all that. Nice select guess from them. Yeah, this one, just with the fruit trees, makes a lot of sense. I think this one, they just go, oh, they're in Indo. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they probably just ignored the driving side. But yeah, they just thought this poll was probably never Philippines, which makes sense. And it's hard to think of Peru, especially when it looks like this. And yeah, very hard to spot the mountain in the background. So I think their guess is quite reasonable. Because the backlight card definitely does exist there. But yeah, we'll take it. All right, let's queue for another one here. I will do the matchmaking, and I'll see you guys when I find an opponent. All right, we get a game here against Ruogong, who's about the same elo as us, so definitely a good battle. So we hop into... What is this? Bro, this is going to be obvious, but it's not really... It's not really coming to mind. Is it Brazil or is it South Africa? It's South Africa. Bro, like, I mean, that's quite obvious. I just thought the Gen 3 was so weird. Like, okay, I should have just went there. Like, the mountains there just make too much sense, don't they? All right, when we move into Sask here, yeah, let's just try to do our best to make a comeback here if we can. Tough. 76 points of damage. We'll hop into round 3. I kind of knew it as well. I don't know. It just felt weird sending there. All right, Philippines here. Bunch of coconut palm spam. So you lean more south, I think. And yeah, I will just be clicking here. And it is just Behol. Nice guess by them. Lose the minimum amount of points though, 110. We're just trying to get into Maltese right now, I think. So we hop in round 4. In South Africa once again. You have like very flat mountains, so I am thinking somewhere near Lesotho makes sense. Yeah, very nice. And we'll take the 760. Anytime we are doing damage is good because we're not taking damage at such a low HP. Round 5 in Uruguay, which could be good. Yeah, I guess they're probably just clicking middle here, considering they sent pretty quickly. Yeah, I probably should have just clicked middle. It ends up being near Marinos there. Marinos. 293 points of damage. We hop into round 6. Double damage in Kenya. This could be bad. We might lose here. I'm not the best at Kenya, unfortunately. But maybe they've just clicked Nairobi. No, it is just west there. Do we lose? We don't. We're almost dead. But we move into 2.5x damage. It is NMPZ on Arbiter Rural World, so anything can happen. But Romania is not going to be the case. We have a bunch of tiled roofs here, so I think I will go for the risk and just send somewhere west. It is just middle, so that's going to be game. GG's. We didn't really deserve to win that one, I'd say, after the South Africa miss. Yeah, bit of a tough one. I just thought the Gen 3 was a bit weird. Because you usually don't get too much Gen 3, but yeah, the mountains just make too much sense to be South Africa, doesn't it? All right, well, let's queue up again. I'll see you guys when I find another opponent here. All right, we're running it back against Ruogong. Hopefully we can pick up a win. Round 1. In not the easiest of locations here. Looks like between Norway and Scotland. Road feels maybe... Something about this location feels a bit more Scotland, especially with that forested hill there. But I think I'm going to go Scotland. Once again, we could end up losing like 2,000 points here. But we'll try it regardless. We'll see where they go. And it's Spain. Fair enough. They go Bulg. Understandable as well. Yeah, Spain makes sense. misdiagnosed the climate a little bit around. What is this? Excuse me? What is this? Is it Panama? Or is it Puerto Rico? Okay, good switch. Yeah. Good thing the switch went through as well. Sometimes it just won't go through. Whatever, we'll take it round 3. In UAE, yeah, we'll just be clicking somewhere here. Was a bit more north, fair enough. Road going up to Viewpoint POI. Hopping around 4 now. In South Africa, I guess. Let's feel like near Limpopo. I think that makes sense, right? So we click somewhere here. Was a bit more east there, near Durban. 657 points. I feel like the soil would have been a bit more red if it was Limpopo most of the time. Did I say near Limpopo? I meant near Lesotho, maybe? That's what I meant to say, I don't believe. I mean, Thailand here. I think you go like, I don't know. Could see Surin, see Saket. I'm going to hedge east. It was just Nakhon Ratchasima there. I mean, it's so tough to guess. It's so hard to guess. 134 points, though. We happen around 6 double damage. In Mexico, I think. Is it Mexico? I thought so. Oh, looks Mexican to me. I just don't know where to guess here. Where do you guess here? Not sure. I mean, Colombia wouldn't have this car. I guess I'm just going Tabasco, Veracruz. It's here? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, it ends up being in Veracruz, but all the way north in Veracruz. So, weren't really hedging for that, but we moved around 7. In Malaysia, I think Sarawak, right? We do have a white sticker here in Gen 3. Yeah, pretty close guesses from both of us there. And we'll hop into round 8. Triple damage. In New Zealand. Weird landscape here. I think I'm just going Hamilton. Something like that. Okay, was Rotorua there. We'll take some points. That's some good damage. 1851. And we'll hop in around 9, 3.5. In India, we have 1 palm here. Don't love this round. Don't really love this round. Thought Madhya Pradesh or something like that. But yeah, it could be further south, of course. I'm going to try Madhya. Okay, that's a great guess. And that's going to be GG. Yeah, we'll take it. 18 rating. We'll take it. All right, let's look at this breakdown here. And then we'll queue up for one more, of course. We got all NMPZ games today, so why not? Good switch at the last second to save some points there in Puerto Rico. But yeah, we made some good guesses here. Quite happy with how that turned out. We'll queue up for one more game. I'll see you guys when I find my last opponent here. All right, we get my boy Noksi here on No Move, 2042. Noksi will be competing in the upcoming Open Major, so of course, good luck to him. We start off in Mexico here. As you guys know, not the best Mexico player, especially when it comes to dry rounds like this. We do have some cactus here. Kind of looks like Tamaulipas. It's very flat, but I want to commit there. I think I'm just gonna like go for the hedge that make. Nah, I think I am just gonna go Tamaulipas. We'll try it. Let me just click on the label here. Hopefully it's not on the complete other coast, but Give it a go. It is just near Monterey there. Fair enough. We are in the wrong state, but 5 guess was pretty decent there. 642 damage. Moving around 2. In Indonesia, we do have the Banten West Java triangle at the bottom of the pole here with the symmetrical pole, all tiled roofs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Do I go Banten? We'll hedge it a little bit. We'll go here. It's just Bandung, downtown, which is probably the guess that makes the most sense, right? Because you just click the middle of West Java. So that is some points back for Noksi there. We'll move in around 3. And we get another Mexico. This one looks more like... What is that? I don't know. It looks... 2024. I don't know. This one's kind of weird. It's very tropical, right? So it definitely looks coastal, I'd say. You have a decent amount of palms. Let's check the angle here. Is it ever like this road? I want to go here. Is it curving? It's curving there though. So maybe this isn't the best. Unless we're somewhere down here, which is possible, I guess. But we would see a whole village there, I feel like. So maybe we're just not here, which seems more likely, to be completely honest with you. I don't know. I think I'm okay with committing to this guess, but maybe the car is different, so I should probably just go for Tabasco here, something. Yeah, it's just Tabasco. Good switch. Happy that we switched. But we'll take the 938. I think he would get more of the exposed car there on that road in Chiapas, right? And we got another Mexico. I mean, it looks pretty middle, I guess. I mean, we have mountains here to the west. It's like we have a short flat ridge to the east. We have some windmills, which is interesting. I am so bad at Mexico, man. Windmills. I don't know. Do you just go something? I'm just gonna try this near Zacatecas. We just hedge for everything, I guess. Maybe it's a bit too green for there. It's Tamaulipas that time. Yeah, that makes sense actually. 470 points. Sure. Round 5, 1.5. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. All right, we do get US with the US flags there, of course. So we think in Maine looks quite northern, I'd say. So I think Maine is quite reasonable here. Yeah, I think going Maine. Okay, was Maine all the way on the north part of the border here? Guess we did have a river, so maybe scannable, but we'll take 237 for it. Round 6, double damage. In what is this? What? Is it Peru? I doubt it. What is that pole, though? Pole's a little weird. What? I mean, there's no way you get this many palms in Peru. I don't know where in Peru this would be. What am I looking at here? I guess Indo is the other consideration, but what is this pole, bro? What is this pole? Sun is like, I don't know, pretty unusable. Where in Indo would this be? Well, that's not good. This isn't a good round to see. I don't know. I mean, this looks like could be Mexico as well, right? I guess it could be. I don't like this round. Am I really going Peru here? Where in Peru? I've never seen a round quite like this. Okay. It's Bella Vista there. I mean, we get... I mean, to both think about it for that long and both end up at the correct place is, I guess, impressive for both of us, but, like, not an easy round there. We do get a Chile here with the indented poles 2025. It's Chile. Yeah, it is Chile. Hmm. Driving into some mountains. I mean, surely we would see some volcanoes here, right? So... I mean, I have no idea, if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah, I think we've just lost a ton of points. It's... Oh. Well. We are making very similar guesses right now. Maybe me and Noksi are of the same brain. A little bit. But we do get a Australia now. 2024 light blue. It's like either Queensland or New South Wales here. I'm really not sure which one. I don't know, man. I think we had here. I think it could be right over the border here. Okay, it is just middle Queensland, unfortunately. That's going to be GG. Yeah, we'll play it to Noksi, of course. I really need to learn some Australian cars. Well, we lose 11 elo for that. That's where we're going to end off the episode at 1929. We are 52nd in the world and still 4th in the US. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, of course. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.